Post-match review, FC Barcelona versus Elche with Coach Jrod.
Hello, Barcelona fans. What is going on? I know this pre-match review that I did was a little, some news there that we're hoping that it's not real. But I just finished watching the game versus Elche, and, I got some notes, and let's go ahead and talk about them, right? So, first of all, the first goal was absolutely pretty cool to watch how Antoine Griezmann, Jordi Alba, and of course, Messi's vision is above and beyond everything we could think of. But the goal was absolutely amazing. It just proves the point that Griezmann does so well. Philippe Coutinho, guys, he won the man of the match. Well deserved, in my opinion. He has come back to not only to prove a point, but to say, hey, look, I am great, I am good, and I'm here to stay. I think he looks good, he looks fantastic, and I am glad he's back. Okay, Sergio Roberto has some great runs up the right flank. Alba has some great runs up the left flank. They look really well. Once they started getting a little tired, though, you could see that's when Elche had the opportunity to try to score. Then Ansu Fati. Ansu Fati is now coming back from injury, right? So I know he's talented, guys. I get it, but he looked out of sync in this game. I'm comparing the Ansu Fati, Griezmann, Messi, and Coutinho together in comparison to the Messi, Coutinho, Griezmann, and Trincao in the previous game. In the previous game, that was fluid. It was fluidity. When Ansu Fati was there, Ansu Fati was kind of stagnant. He didn't switch around the positions as well as when Trincao was in the game. So it is something that Ronald Koeman is going to have to take into account, because the fluidity at the front wasn't as good as when you had Coutinho, Griezmann, Messi, and Trincao, which literally they could just swap places all over the place. In this side, you could see the swap between Messi, Coutinho, and Griezmann, but Ansu Fati was very stagnant. Now, he did play a better second half, a lot more aggression. He has some opportunities. I mean, it's fun to watch a 17-year-old be so confident. But he's just out of sync. I mean, he definitely belongs in the first team. He's just out of sync right now. It'll get better. But I did like the starting lineup with Trincao in the front better. I'm just going to throw that. And you guys know very well I'm becoming a big Trincao fan. And like I said, number 17, if that's going to be his number, I'm buying that jersey, you know what I'm saying? Dembele, man. Dembele's speed, as usual, amazing. He's got his footing is coming back. Same thing like Ansu Fati. I just see him out of sync right now. I could see Ansu Fati and Dembele coming off the bench or starting when they need massive speed. Coutinho, Griezmann, Messi, and Trincao, they got speed, but they got fluidity. Ansu Fati and Dembele got to work their way into that fluidity. They're a little off, both of them. Ansu Fati is young, coming off of injuries, and Dembele, of course, coming off of a massive injury. Okay? Let's talk about Pjanic. For his first game, you know what I like about Pjanic, guys? This is what I think I liked about Pjanic. His control. I mean, he controlled the game. Every time he got the ball, you could just see this guy is absolutely a machine in his brain. Is just happening. He's just, letting it all flow through his head as he puts the pass where he needs to put it. I mean, when he gets the ball, you feel a control. I don't want to say it feels like Sergi Busquets, but definitely a guy that's going to be a big part of our midfield, the young Busquets and Pjanic. As for Ricky Puig and Aleñá, we'll see what happens with them and how they fit into the midfield thing. So it was a good match. It wasn't bad. But when it comes to the front, I believe with Trincao in the front and, there's a better fluidity than with Fati and Dembele. I think probably because the two of them are coming off a big injuries, and Fati's only 17 years old. Okay, so it's gonna be very interesting what the starting 11 will look like. I like the starting starting four at the front for that we did against Girona. That I appreciated that better. Other than that, guys, honestly, it was a good match. I want to say Elche's goalkeeper, I think it's Badia or something like that. Thumbs up, baby. My man, that man was on his toes, boy. He did a really good job. I must give it to him, man. He to me was the guy who saved Elche from having at least a good 5-6 goals. Honestly, he did a really great job in goalkeeping. So big ups to them, and wish them the best of luck being in La Liga. For the first time in a while, I think. So other than that, guys, it was a good match, solid match. We still got a lot of work to do. I think the midfield is sort of coming together. The front forwards, they're getting there. We got to see what's gonna happen with Suarez and all these guys. But I'll leave that for my next video. Right now, this is just a post-match review. It was a good game, and I'm glad Coutinho got the man of the match. I think he played absolutely fabulous and amazing. And as usual, guys, Forca Barca, Visca Barça, always a fan and a fan for life. Like all of you guys who watch my videos. And let's keep having some fun. And as usual, Coach Jrod, out. Boom!